Hey everybody, my name's Scott. Today I'm going to attempt to turn this into this. And if I can do it, you can do it.
So, I'm starting out with an old 10-inch table saw blade that has sort of outlived its usefulness. What I'm going to do is clean it up as best I can with a random orbit sander, using 60 or 80 grit sandpaper just to get the surface nice and smooth. Now, don't ask me how it happened, but I accidentally stepped on the blade after I put the first coat on. But then I also noticed that there was some blotchiness on the paint that I attributed to oils being left on it. So I decided to start with another blade that I had lying around. This time I used a degreaser to really clean it up good and make sure there wasn't any oil left on it. This clock is going to be John Deere themed, so I went to Lowe's and I actually found that Krylon makes this spray paint in John Deere green. And it's actually designed to spray onto bare metal, so it works great for this saw blade. Now this particular can is paint and primer in one, so I'm just going to spray on several layers until I get a nice even finish. Now I didn't want the clock to be just one color, so what I decided to do was use some painter's tape here and just mask off the entire thing. And then I found this this plastic lid to use as a template. What I wanted to do was make sort of the outside rim of the blade a second color. So I just used this piece of plastic as a template, used a razor knife to cut along the circle, and then very carefully peeled it back to expose this sort of outer ring of the blade. The same place at Lowe's that I found the green John Deere paint, they also had John Deere yellow, and so that's what I used as a second color. Alright, so far so good. After waiting a few hours, I came back and peeled away the remaining painter's tape. Now, after I removed the tape, I noticed these weird residue marks that were left over, and after doing a little bit of digging around on the internet, I found out that it's either from old bad tape, or what's more likely is that I didn't give the paint enough time to cure. But it wasn't really noticeable unless you were up close, so I decided to move on. I found this John Deere sticker online, and here I'm just carefully positioning it on the saw blade. After that, I grabbed some spray lacquer, and I'm just going to use several coats. This is primarily to protect the paint and to give it a nice shine, but also to prevent the sticker from peeling up over time. I've used spray lacquer before on a couple of my wood projects, and I think it's great because it dries really quickly and you don't need to wait too long between coats. I found this clock kit at Menards for around 15 bucks, and it's fairly easy to install. You just take the back and put it behind whatever you're making a clock out of, and then you very carefully install the hands. And it also came with these sticky backed numbers that stuck well to the dried lacquer. I took my time here putting the numbers in place, and I also utilized the clock hands to ensure that all the numbers were in their correct positions. I think the John Deere theme here looks great, but you could easily use any paint or stickers to customize it to any brand or team that you like. Use your imagination. The possibilities here are endless.
Well, thanks for watching. This was another fun project. There was a little bit of trial and error, but I think it turned out pretty well. So if you liked what you see, please subscribe, share, and leave a comment. And you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And as always, if Scott can, you can. Here, oh, that's sharp. Well, there she is. Well, there it is. A John Deere themed, well, there it is. Like, subscribe, share. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. Oh, these intros and outros.